Soul Food Sundays. And watching your baby frozen like that, he didn't even look alive to us at that point. And I think the doctor saw the panic and the worry and anxiety in our faces, parents, and one of them came over and they started to speak to us. As they were setting his arm, the other doctors were now taking care of us and taking our attention off of what was going on. And she started to tell us the bone heals in 4 steps. The first step is there's a blood clot that forms. It's called a hematoma. This blood clot forms around the trauma, around the center point of where the break happens. And the first thing that it does is it sends in these little carriers that removes the splinters of the bone fragments when it snaps. And it removes these broken down blood vessels and these blood cells and all of this from the area to create an area of healing. And it begins to introduce vitamins and minerals into this area to promote healing. The second step is collagen fibers. These soft fibrous tissues that they start to string out and they start to attach to each other. This is why they put on a cast on your arm. And when they put that cast, the point of the cast is so that it can hold position. So as it holds position, so these fibrous tissues can start to attach to each other and they can stay in that same position to start to become bonded and start to induce the growth. The third step is where these collagen fibers start to actually harden, and they harden and grow bigger, thicker, and stronger than they were in the first place before they were even broken. The last step is they start to reshape into the exact structure what they looked like before, but now thicker and stronger, but able to take shape once again. And the lesson that I picked up throughout all of that is we are all comprised of skeletal tissue. In our bones, our composite, the very things that we are made of. When we go through trauma and adversity, and those moments where we feel that all hope is lost, in those moments, we must surround ourselves in an environment that produces and induces growth by first removing the damaging parts, the splinters, the dead tissues, removing those things from around us and introducing the new habits, the vitamins, the minerals, the things that make us, and the attachments, the things that we're connected to, those fibrous tissues that attaches to us. Those are the connections that shows us that we must hold fast, hold position at those times that we're in the midst of what feels like it's the end, in the midst where we feel broken. Hold position and build those people around us, those tissues, those attachments, and watch step 3 take place, where we grow bigger and stronger and better than we were before in the first place. And we will achieve number 4, watching ourselves be reshaped in the structures that are so much better than we were in the first place. And we're worried why we're being broken instead of not looking into what we are becoming, into what we're turning into the transformation that's taking place and what's happening to us. So if nothing else that you guys took from season 1 of Soul Food Sundays, I hope that at the very least, you know exactly who you are and what you are made of. All of this skeletal tissue that's inside of you, how you can be broken in life, how you can go through trauma, you can go through adversity, and you can be broken, but with the right attachments, the right relationships, the right environments, getting rid of the things that we don't need, inhibiting an environment of growth, building up the people around us, we can grow to become so much better, so much stronger. Every single time around, this opportunity is meant for us if we look for this opportunity. I hope that you know who you are. You don't let anything stop you. Go out there, leave your legacy, and make your mark. I'll see y'all on round 2 for season 2 of Soul Food Sundays. Guys, thank you once again for tuning in for another episode of Soul Food Sundays. It has been an absolute pleasure being able to share this season with you guys. Each one, reach one. As I always say, let's inspire someone, let's impact someone, let's make a difference. I ask each and every one of you to share this message because someone needs to hear this message. And while you're at it, follow us on all of our social media channels at Inspired by Austin. On Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, Inspired by Austin. Together, we're gonna make a difference, I promise you. And by the way, next season, Soul Food Sundays, it's gonna be crazy. I can't wait for y'all to see it. Until then, take care. I'll see y'all on the next one.